Did Lionel Messi retire without telling us? Since December 2022, Lionel Messi's attitude towards his football career has noticeably declined, with fans speculating that the Argentine star is less motivated following his monumental World Cup victory. This shift has been marked by Messi missing more matches than ever before, often citing fatigue and the need for rest, despite playing fewer minutes and not reaching the level of competitiveness that fans expect. His absences from crucial games have fueled fan frustration, even sparking tensions between China and Japan. In this video, we'll explore Messi's career post-World Cup and the reasons that suggest the 37-year-old might already be easing into retirement. After securing the World Cup in December 2022, Messi returned to Paris Saint-Germain to resume the 2022-23 season. However, it was clear that the atmosphere had changed. Despite receiving a guard of honor upon his return to training, Messi later revealed in an interview that he was disappointed by the lukewarm reception he received compared to the warm welcomes other Argentine players enjoyed at their respective clubs. He added that while it was somewhat understandable given that PSG is a French club and Argentina had defeated France in the final, it still left him feeling uneasy. Despite scoring a goal in his first game since his return against Angers in January, his performance was somewhat subdued, which some attributed to the emotional and physical toll of the World Cup, and he turned out to be inconsistent for the remainder of the month, but he could later go to pick some form in the followed months. In March, as Bayern Munich eliminated PSG from the Champions League at the round of 16, Messi's performances were notably underwhelming. PSG's overall play was disjointed, and Messi often found himself isolated, struggling to connect effectively with Kylian Mbappé. PSG failed to score in both legs, with Messi unable to make a significant impact, raising questions about his motivation and role in the team after the World Cup. This less competitive version of Messi led to boos from a small group of fans during subsequent home league games. During this period, PSG was actively trying to convince Messi to extend his contract, which was set to expire at the end of the season. However, reports of disagreements over contract terms and dissatisfaction with the club's future plans suggested that Messi was reluctant to continue at PSG. It was speculated that he might be considering a move away from Europe's competitive leagues, a topic we'll explore further in this video. Following a 3-1 loss to Lorient in Ligue 1, Messi's commitment to the team was publicly questioned. His inconsistent involvement during the match, particularly his lack of effort in tracking back or pressing, drew criticism and fueled speculation about his mental and emotional investment in PSG's objectives. Just hours after the loss, Messi made an unauthorized trip to Saudi Arabia to fulfill his duties as a tourism ambassador, further straining his relationship with the club and its fans. This led to a 2-week suspension. Although Messi later issued a public apology for the trip, the damage was done. His actions were perceived as disrespectful to the club and its supporters, reinforcing the belief that his commitment to PSG had significantly waned following the World Cup. His last match for PSG, a 3-2 loss to Clermont Foot, was low-key, reflecting Messi's disengagement from the club. Shortly afterward, his departure was confirmed, ending a chapter that increasingly felt like a mismatch. With his exit from PSG confirmed after the 2022-23 season, the question became, where would Messi go next? Inter Miami or the Saudi Pro League? In my opinion, Messi chose a $50 to $60 million contract with Inter Miami over a $400 million per year offer from Saudi Arabia because he wasn't looking for excessive stress. Instead, he likely wanted a balance of financial security and opportunities to set up deals in preparation for retirement while also enjoying a more relaxed lifestyle. You might wonder, why not take the $400 million per year, especially when it would be in a country where he's already a tourism ambassador? In 3 years, that deal would have earned him $1.2 billion, enough to buy his own club. However, with such a hefty price tag would come immense pressure to deliver along with the likes of Ronaldo, Benzema, and Neymar present in the league, and from what we've seen and what's to come, this isn't the same ambitious Messi the world once knew. Messi started strongly at Inter Miami, scoring a stunning stoppage-time free kick to secure a win for his team. He scored at least 1 goal in every Leagues Cup game, totaling 10 goals in 7 matches, helping the club win its first major trophy. However, he only participated in a few league games as minor injuries and fatigue plagued the World Cup winner, raising concerns about his commitment to the club and the sport at large. But these issues paled in comparison to the events that followed. Inter Miami first organized a friendly match against the Saudi Pro League side, which many fans saw as a highly anticipated Messi vs. Ronaldo showdown. The excitement was palpable, as it was thought this might be one of the last opportunities to see these two greats face off. Unfortunately, Ronaldo suffered an injury before the game, ruling him out and shifting all eyes onto Messi. However, to the fans' dismay, Messi spent most of the match on the bench and only made a brief appearance towards the end. His energy seemed low, adding to the growing disappointment among fans. This lack of involvement sparked speculation that Messi was disinterested in such events. The disappointment continued during Inter Miami's first international tour. The club scheduled a friendly match against the Hong Kong 11, with ticket prices set high, reflecting the massive anticipation to see Messi play. Yet again, fans were let down as Messi, along with Luis Suarez, remained on the bench for the entire match. The initial chance of excitement quickly turned to boos as the game progressed. Many fans, feeling cheated, demanded both a refund and an explanation, while others speculated that Messi's reluctance to play indicated a waning interest in the sport. To make matters worse, as the tour continued in Asia, Messi came off the bench and played just half an hour in a friendly match in Japan only 3 days later, further frustrating the Chinese fans. Messi being good at making apologies, he made one, citing an injury as the reason for his absence. But the damage was already done, and the organizers of the Hong Kong event agreed to refund 50% of all ticket sales. There are numerous examples that highlight how differently Messi is treating the game compared to his prime years. Beyond peaking at the World Cup, the Argentine is now at an age where most players begin to wear out. However, this seems irrelevant when you consider that Ronaldo, who is 2 years older, still displays far more passion for the game than Messi does. A recent example is the 2024 Copa America, where Messi's performances were underwhelming, despite winning the tournament. This is the same player who led Argentina to victory in the 2021 Copa America with one of the most inspiring locker room speeches we've ever seen in football, just before the final. He also led the team to a World Cup victory, scoring in every match of the tournament except one. Yet, after that major win, he comes to the 2024 Copa America and manages just 1 goal and 1 assist, despite winning the tournament. If you ask anyone who watched the Copa America about Messi's most iconic moment of the tournament, I'm sure they will tell you this.